What's up everybody, this is Danny, and this morning I got to check out the brand new Moto X Style, or the Pure Edition if you buy it unlocked here in the United States. This is an evolution to their customizable flagship, so for the specs and the features that you're getting in this phone, it is an incredible package just starting at $399 unlocked. If you're a fan of last year's Moto X, the first thing you're going to notice here is the large change in display size. This year it's a 5.7-inch Quad HD display. It's an LCD panel though, not an AMOLED panel, but it still looks amazing. And what's awesome is that nice screen to bezel ratio, so this makes it a lot more manageable in your hand. The design language stays pretty much the same with that rounded back and metal sides, and you do have a metal plate there on the back, which is customizable by the way. You can change the colors of that, and you can see that the camera is a little bit different, the placement of the flash, and the dimple is much smaller on the new one. The compact nature of the Moto X seems to be gone now, so if you want that, you may have to go for the newly announced Moto X Play, which is a 5.5-inch display, but it's not available in the US. Moto Maker's back for full customization, but if you want to personalize your device after the fact, then Dbrand has your back. Look at how official this wood skin looks on my previous generation Moto X, so make sure you check them out. I'll leave a link in the description section below. Let's take a quick tour of this thing. On the right side, you get the power button and the volume rocker switches, and on the bottom, you get that micro USB port, and on the top, you will find the 3.5mm headphone jack, the SIM card tray, and also the micro SD card expansion slot with your 16, 32, or 64GB internal storage options. Flipping it over, you have the dual front-facing speakers, which is an absolute win, and on the bottom you will find a couple of sensors that you found before in the previous generation Moto X for some gestures, and at the top you will find a 5-megapixel wide-angle front-facing camera with an integrated flash. That's pretty crazy. The feeling in the hand is pretty nice, but the device is pretty big, so I think you're going to need to be prepared for that. It's probably going to be a two-handed device for most people. It feels very similar to the Nexus 6, a little bit smaller though, but it feels very similar. The software is exactly what you would expect from Motorola. It is nice and snappy, and a stock version of Android 5.1 Lollipop at this time, so hopefully it gets Android M shortly after its release. It just has some software customizations like Moto Assist, which is much improved from what they say, but I couldn't test it out here, so I'll show you that in the full review. The new Moto X is being powered by the Snapdragon 808 processor, which is a 6-core processor with 3GB of RAM and the Adreno 418 GPU. And this is the same processor set that we saw in the LG G4, and it was very promising on that handset. So I just wanted to run a quick benchmark here, and it seems like it's doing pretty well at over 52,000 on Antutu. With this hands-on time that I've had, it seems to be very snappy on the software, and even loading some graphically intensive games here, it looks like it's playing them without a problem. So definitely looking forward to getting this into my hands. One of the things I'm most excited about is this upgrade to the 21-megapixel camera sensor on the back with f2.0 aperture, and they claim that it's best in class. So that's been my problem with Motorola devices so far, is it's got slower shutter, not as good image quality, so hopefully this could be a change for them. The software looks very much the same as previous Moto devices, so you can see the standard 21 megapixel shot there in 4:3, and the video supports 4K Ultra HD and slow-mo in 720p. So once I get this device in hand, I will definitely put this camera to the test. I can't wait to compare it to some of the other flagships out there, so I'm really crossing my fingers for this camera. The customization options are pretty staggering here, with the genuine Horween leather to the wood grain, which I think looks extremely classy. I always thought this is one of the best options. And also this new rubberized material on the back that gives it a lot of grip, and it feels a little bit weird at first. I'm not sure if a lot of people are going to like this or not, but I think this may be a little bit more durable for people that are going to be a little bit harder on their phone. So it's a nice little option that they added on. I'm digging the black front, I have to say, more than the white front like I did on the previous Moto devices, but I really like the way that this device is panning out because it is a really good value for everything that it packs into it. For $399, you're getting a Quad HD display, a 21 megapixel camera, you're getting a Snapdragon 808 processor, you have turbocharging that is built in that is supposedly faster than the Galaxy S6 with a 3000 mAh battery, and you're getting a premium design. I'm going to poke a little fun here at OnePlus. Yes, it's got NFC, so you can use Android Pay with Android M. This new Moto X is very promising and it could be the one to watch out for this year. So I can't wait to get my hands on this and compare it to some other devices, or if you want to see it compared to the last generation Moto X in full, let me know in the comment section below. And give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and make sure you subscribe to the channel for a lot more coverage, including the newly released Moto G. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.